Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Arcanum Power Source. This is Joshua Peter. Hope you're doing well today. We will be using, of course, the Tarot of Ceremonial Magic. It is a pictorial synthesis of the three great pillars of magic: astrology, Initian magic, and Goetia. We'll be following that up with the Chicken Kabbalah, in case we have any major arcana that come through, along with the minor arcana, Kabbalistic Sephiroth, and Kabbalistic world attributions. Going to the Crystal Guide book for the beginners, the Holy Book, the New Revised Standard Version, and lastly we'll receive a message from Mother Gaia from the Sacred Earth Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno and Leela J. Williams, and artwork by Helena Nelson Reed. I'm going to anoint with some High John oil from the Art of the Root. At my temple, and my throat chakra. Let's light our candle and call on our guides. We call all of our guardians of the gateways to this ceremony space. Guardians of the North, welcome to the space. Guardians of the Eastern Gateway, we welcome you to the ceremony space. Guardians of the South, Southern Gateway, welcome to the ceremony space. Guardians of the West, we welcome you to this ceremony space. And Guardians of the Upper, Middle, and Lower Gateway, we welcome you to this ceremony space. Calling all of our angels, all our spirit guides, archangels, all of the divine energies in the galaxy and the universe, welcome. Thank you for being here. We come to you seeking the information that will keep us flying high on our high-flying disc. Thank you so much for being here with us. Thank you for granting us the quality of bestowal. What would you like us to know about ourselves at this time? Oh, got a bonus card. What would you like us to know about ourselves at this time so that we may continue to walk in divine purpose and praise your holy name? Remember, we are archangels. Well, we are earth angels on our way to ascended mastership once we transition. What would you like us to know about ourselves at this time? Thank you so much. We are honored that you chose to use us as the instruments by which you would come to this earth and experience life. And again, we are honored that you granted us the quality of bestowal. While we're releasing what's present to be aware of and what's coming in. Underneath the deck, we have the Emperor. This is Zadi, Aries, the four pillars, solid grounded structure, order, the window. The first card that jumped out is the Sun. This is Ra, Amun Ra. Healing, illumination, the four elements of creation. And that Hebrew letter, oh gosh, what is it? I can't remember. Let's look it up. The Sun card. The happiest card in the deck. Well, yeah, the happiest card in the deck. The Sun card. card. It is second to last. It is right before the card we had in yesterday's reading, which was Judgment. This is the Sun, the 19th key. It is the Lord of the fire of the world. General divinatory meaning in spiritual matters, it is the Lord of the new eon, spiritual emancipation. Okay, so the Lord of the new eon is here with us. In material matters, this is pleasure, shamelessness, and vanity. In intellectual matters, frankness, freedom brings sanity. In material matters, glory, riches, enlightened civilization. Resh is the Hebrew letter. It means head or face. The path of the Zephir Yetzirah is collecting intelligence. The traditional image is the sun. And there's your pathway from Hud to Yesud. The sun, our Father, soul of life and light, love and play freely, sacred in thy sight. That is Crowley's mnemonic. That's the sun for you. It is another emperor. Then we have the, oh, well, wait a minute, let's look up Resh. First of all, the sun rules over the Sephirah of Tifereth. Then we have splendor to the foundation. And there's your pathway. And it's Resh. It is path number 30. It joins Hud, splendor, to Yesud, foundation. Resh is spelled as such. Resh Yud Shin. The three letters enumerate to 510 and mean head or face. Resh is also suggestive of leadership, like the head of an organization, or of position, like head of the line, or of quality, like supreme commander. It is really only right and relevant that Resh is regarded as the radiant representation of all that is royal and regal. The word Rex, Roy, Regina, Regent, Rule, and Reign remain all remarkable reminders of Resh's resplendent renown, a reality which rates our respect and reverent remembrance. Resh is one of the 7 double letters. It represents the sun. The tarot trump card connected with this is the sun. Resplendent, renowned, regent, ruler, reign, Regina, Roy, Rex. Connected very much to this emperor here. So that is powerful energy coming through. And then we have the 6 of disc. Remember, the 6s, the sun rules over the 6s. So again, there's more of that. That's moon in Taurus. We're having a new moon in Gemini coming up. Previously, we had a new moon in Taurus. The Emperor. This is Zadi. The Emperor is the son of the morning, chief among the mighty. Now, you know what? When I'm recording this, it is the morning of the 20th. It is the morning. This is the son of the morning. This is about 10:45 in the morning right now, Eastern Standard. Ooh. It is Aries. It is a fire sign, which is a cardinal fire sign, the beginning of a season. The ruler is Mars. Exalted planet is the sun. More sun energy coming through. In spiritual matters, this is creative wisdom radiating upon the organized man or woman. In matters of the heart, domination after conquest, quarrelsomeness, paternal love. In intellectual matters, ambition, thought ruled by creative, masculine, fiery energy, stubbornness. In material matters, war, authority, energy in its most temporal form, swift and permanent action, and overconfidence. The Hebrew letter is Zadi, meaning fishhook. The path of the Zephyr Yetzirah is natural intelligence. Notice how we have 8 to 9 Hud and 7 to 9 Netzach to Hud. Netzach to Yesod. We have Hud to Yesod and Netzach to Yesod. So now we have the lower supernal triad lit up. Interesting. The mnemonic, sire and inceptor, emperor and king, of all things mortal, hail him Lord of Spring. The Lord of Spring is with us. Zadi. Now in here, he refers to Zadi being connected to the star, which doesn't make sense, but okay. The sun is, I guess, a star, the sun star, one of the brightest stars in our galaxy. Zadi is path number 28. It joins Netzach victory to Yesod, the foundation. Zadi is the fifth final letter when used at the end of a word. It looks like a regular Zadi that goes up off its knees. Maybe this is the regular one. Well, yeah, it is the one they're referred to. Okay. The three letters enumerate to 104 mean fishhook. It also relates to words such as hunt, hunter, hunted, to lie in wait, capture, and adversary. Zadi is one of the 12 simple letters and represents the zodiacal sign of Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius rising. It's connected to the sun card. I don't really get that. Why it's not the same in here. But okay. Well, anyway. So that's the underlying energy. The sun and the emperor. What we're giving up in the past? Devil energy. I'll take it. This is Ayin. One of the divinatory meanings is thou hast no right but to do thy will. It could be, or we're releasing what doesn't serve us. We're releasing those things that have a hold over us. We're stepping into new healing territory. The devil. And this is again nothing. Well, yeah, the devil. Let me just leave it at that. This is the Lord of the Gates of Matter, Capricorn. The scapegoat. The Lord of the Gates of Matter, child of the forces of time. This is Capricorn. It's another cardinal sign, but an earth cardinal sign. The ruler is Saturn. The exalted planet is Mars. And those are your key dates. This is the 15th key. Oh, if one... Okay, never mind. In spiritual matters, thou hast no right but to do thy will. In matters of the heart, obsession, temptation, ecstasy found in every phenomenon. In intellectual matters, creative action, yet sublimely careless of result. In material matters, this is unscrupulous ambition, strength. Ayin is the Hebrew letter. It means I. The path of the Zephyr Yetzirah, renovating intelligence. The traditional image is the figure of Pan or Priapus. And we go from Tiferet to Chud. So again, we're right in this area here on the Tree of Life. We're hovering around this area right here. Crowley's mnemonic. Iohav. Upon the summits, the god goat leaps in wild lust of ecstasy afloat. The devil. The Hebrew letter is Ayin. I'm so tired of being stuffed up. Well, anyway, we go from Tiferet to Chud. It is the 26th. It is a 26th pathway. Here we go. Open it right up. All these pages are coming out. It's starting to get on my nerves. Okay. It is path number 26. It joins Tiferet beauty to Chud splendor. Ayin is spelled as such. The three letters enumerate to 130 using Nun Final 780 and mean eye. Unlike a window, the emperor's window. Unlike a window, that allows lighted images to both enter and exit the house, the eye is more of a one-way proposition. Through the eye, our inward being looks out at the world. For this reason and numerous others, Ayin has traditionally been associated with the meatus, the opening at the tip, through which the semen passes on its one-way adventure to eggland. Oh, that's cute. Ayin also means fountain, spring, source. So I need to draw. That's this picture. Ayin is one of the 12 simple letters. It represents the zodiacal side of Capricorn, the devil. So we have three major arcana that showed up so far. That's big energy. What we're currently with, love. Venus in Cancer. This is the Two of Cups energy. So yeah, we're abiding in the love of the divine. Beautiful. The Two of Cups. Here we go. Hokmah of Bria. Cup suit is connected to the angelic realm, archangelic realm. It is Venus in Cancer. There are your key dates. The first decan of Cancer. General divinatory meanings, the first manifestation of water, perfect harmony between male and female, ecstasy, joy, love. Those are your angels of the Shemhamperish, delights of the sons of men, and great benefactor. Your day and night spirits of the Goetia. Let's take a look at Hokmah, the zodiacal, the Sephira of the entire zodiac where God dwells, of Bria. So this is the secret of God. It's present, Raziel. And if you recall, Bria is where the archangels dwell. The archangels are in Bria. And what's to come? Strength. In other words, lust. It is the 12th, it is the 11th key in this particular tarot, but it's switched in the traditional tarot with the 8th key. So this is lust. Leo. Lots of major arcana here. This is the Leo major arcana. And Archangel Uriel, the Lion of God. God is my strength. So let's see here. Here we go. The daughter of the flaming sword. Leo. Not to be mistaken for justice. It is a fixed fire sign. Ruler is the sun. There's more sun energy here. The spiritual matters is understanding the will of the new eon. Okay. In matters of the heart, passion, sense smitten with ecstasy, let love devour all. In intellectual matters, energy independent of reason. In material matters, strength, courage, utilization of magical powers. The Hebrew letter is Tet, meaning serpent. The path of the Zephyr Yetzirah, intelligence of all activities of the spiritual being. Traditional image is a willing woman. A smiling woman holds open the jaws of a fierce and powerful lion. And we connect both pillars by way of Geburah and Chesed. Strength and victory, I think. The sun-lion serpent begets gods. Thy throne, the rampant beast, our lady Babylon. Lust. The Hebrew letter is Tet. Powerful reading. Oh, mercy. We go from strength to mercy, connecting these two. Okay. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go. Tet. It is path number 19. The sun is also the 19th key. It joins Chesed, mercy, to Gvura, strength. Tet is spelled as such. The three letters enumerate to 419 and means serpent. Human beings are vertebrates, and our spines are home to unimaginable energy and power. We are snakes with arms and legs. And this serpent energy is the key to our divine bright light, our divine birthright. Like a snake swallowing its tail, there is truly no end to the mystery of the serpent. The one that tempted Eve is the same one that Moses elevated on a pole, and the same one that Jesus told us to be as wise as. It is also interesting to note that the ancients were aware that individual sperm cells look like tiny snakes with giant lion-like heads. Teth is one of the 12 symbol letters. It represents the zodiacal sign of Leo. The tarot trump is strength. Tet. Very interesting. Let's go to our crystal guide. There we go. Pink tourmaline. And I open it up to a random page, so just wherever I feel guided, wherever I open my finger. This is loving, soothing, feminine energy. The color is pink, connected to the heart chakra. Why is it magic? Pink tourmaline vibrates with unconditional love. It is a gentle, nurturing, healing stone and offers emotional support in times of trial and transition. This mineral will open you up to all kinds of love. Self, romantic, platonic, familial, and allows you to take pleasure in the process, relishing relishing the vulnerability rather than fearing it. This tender stone heightens compassion and enhances empathy for yourself and for others. It also attracts love and creates an atmosphere of peace and joy. Pink tourmaline soothes anxiety and helps ease depression. For personal use, place over your heart chakra for a powerful dose of loving energy. For your home, it creates an environment of compassionate communication. And for work, it's helpful when learning a new task or skill. Pink tourmaline. Wonderful. Let's go to the good book. I'm a fan of the New Testament. Oh, okay. Colossians. Let's read the supremacy of Christ connected to there's 15. The devil's 15. Okay, let's see this. He is the image of the invisible God, the firstborn of all creation. For in him all things in heaven and on earth were created, things visible and invisible, whether thrones or dominions or rulers or powers. All things have been created through him and for him. He himself is before all things, and in him all things hold together. He is the head of the body, the church. He is the head. He is the beginning, the firstborn from the dead, so that he might come to have first place in everything. For in him all the fullness of God was pleased to dwell, and through him God was pleased to reconcile to himself all things, whether on earth or in heaven, by making peace through the blood of his cross. And you, who were once estranged and hostile in mind, doing evil deeds, he has now reconciled in his fleshly body through death, so as to present you holy and blameless and irreproachable before him, provided that you continue securely established and steadfast in the faith, without shifting from the hope promised by the gospel that you heard, which has been proclaimed to every creature under heaven. I, Paul, became a servant of this gospel. Wonderful. The supremacy of Christ. The Son is Christ, the supreme emperor ruler. We have been reconciled. Now that we met the devil and met the dark side, we've been reconciled and brought into balance with love. And now we dwell in the strength and power that is the Christ and energy. Let's hear from Mother Gaia, shall we? Yesterday or today, whenever you watch this, the card was potential. Underneath the deck was magnetism. Let's see what we get today. Thank you, Mother Gaia, for being present here with us, for allowing us to dwell in these bodies, for creating our bodies. Thank you, Mother Gaia, for giving us an opportunity to assist you in your ascension process as you bring heaven to earth, to the new earth. What would you like us to know about ourselves at this time so that we may continue to serve you, honor you, support you, protect you, and preserve the beauty that dwells in your chakras, your body? What would you like us to know? Thank you, Mother Gaia. You give us abundantly without asking for anything in return. What would you like us to know so that we may continue to honor and support you? And we have motion. Motion. The earthly meaning. Cause and effect. Know what you want for the future and act accordingly. A spoke in the wheel is a minor setback, not a disaster. Deal with it quickly and move on. Beware of the forces influencing your decisions. Shifting a single limiting belief will release a flood of creativity, insight, and confidence. Replace hoping for change with acting for change. The spiritual meaning, you have the power to free yourself from the lingering sense of guilt and fear that is holding you back. You can choose to let go, or you can hold on. This card encourages you to release the blocks in your otherwise divine plan and be free. Remove the debris of doubt and be moved to hope as love and clarity flow within you once more. Some insight. Everything is in constant motion. Coastlines, continents, and mountains are all moving. Some things move much slower than others, and movement can be imperceptible. And movement can sometimes be imperceptible. Our planet is moving, so even as we sit still, we are changing our position in space. And all that movement has a cause. Every movement is caused by another, going all the way back to the first movement, the very first act at the point of creation. Motion is predictable and largely mechanical. Setting a goal or a dream in motion is not a mysterious undertaking, it is mechanical. It requires action. The act of study moves ignorance to knowledge. A first attempt brings you closer to achievement. An act of love moves chaos to harmony. Newton's first law of motion states that every object will remain at rest or in uniform motion in a straight line unless compelled to change its state by the action of an external force. Likewise, people rarely change course unless compelled to do so by something outside of themselves. Knowing your underlying motives, the forces that compel you, can predict your direction, but it is your actions that take you there. Motion. Beautiful. I hope this helps keep you on your high flying disc. Thank you for your time. Again, this is Joshua Peter. Enjoy your day. At this time, we release the Guardians from the ceremony space. We release the Guardians of the North from the ceremony space. Thank you for being here. Guardians of the Western Gateway, we release you from the ceremony space. Thank you for being here. Guardians of the Southern Gateway, we release you from the ceremony space. And Guardians of the Eastern Gateway, you are now released from the ceremony space. Guardians of the lower world, you're released from the ceremony space. Guardians of the middle world, you are released. And Guardians of the upper world, you are released from the ceremony space. Thank you for being present here with us. All archangels, divine energies, thank you for staying with us, dwelling with us, and keeping us protected. We allow you to move us to the next logical step in our process of creation. Thank you for your service. We are honored that you are with us, and we will continue to dwell with you henceforth and forevermore. Until next time, I love you for watching. Namaste.